Today, we're going to talk about a reading technique that's honestly like a superpower for your studies. It's called scanning, and you can really think of it as your academic GPS for getting through all those dense readings. We've all been there, right? You're staring at a huge pile of articles, book chapters, and research papers, and the deadline is just getting closer and closer. It can feel pretty overwhelming. But what if you had a tool to help you navigate that mountain, efficiently? Well, that's exactly where scanning comes in. It's your academic GPS. It's designed to get you exactly where you need to go in a text without getting lost along the way. So, what is scanning really? At its heart, it's the skill of finding specific information quickly. And those are the key words: specific and quickly. This is not about sitting down for a deep, comprehensive read. Nope, this is all about targeted search and retrieval. So what kind of stuff are we hunting for when we do this? Well, we're talking about the building blocks for your essays and research projects. You're looking for specific facts, those concrete details, the evidence an author is using to back up a claim, or maybe just some key examples that really illustrate a concept. Okay, so that's the what. But how do you actually use this GPS? Let's break down the practical steps. The whole process is actually pretty simple. First, and this is crucial, you have to know your target. Before you even start, you need to decide exactly what piece of information you're looking for. Is it a date, a name, a specific term? Then, with that target in your mind, you just let your eyes float quickly down the page. Don't read every word. And finally, you spot your keyword. The moment your eye catches that target word or number, that's when you stop and read the sentence around it to get the context. Your brain is an amazing pattern recognition machine, so you can really use that to your advantage here. Train your eyes to look for specific visual cues. If you need a year, look for four-digit numbers. For a name, scan for capitalized words. Statistics often jump right off the page with percentage signs or decimals. And always pay attention to emphasized text. Anything in bold or italics is like a signpost the author left just for you. All right, so you know how to do it. But why should you really bother to master this skill? What's the real payoff of using your academic GPS? Well, the biggest and most obvious benefit is that scanning saves a ton of time. An incredible amount. Instead of reading every single word of a 20-page article just to find one little statistic, you can pinpoint it in a matter of seconds. This is an absolute game changer when you're doing research or studying for an exam. Next up, it really helps you focus. Because you have a clear target before you start, you automatically filter out all the other noise on the page. Your attention goes only to the information that's actually relevant to your task, which keeps you from getting sidetracked by other interesting but ultimately unnecessary details. And when you combine saving time with that improved focus, what you get is just this massive boost in your overall efficiency. Your study sessions become so much more productive because you're spending your energy actually using the information, not just trying to find it. Okay, let's do a quick recap of everything in your new scanning toolkit. We've covered the what, the how, and the why. So let's put it all together. What is scanning? It's your tool for finding specific information quickly. How do you do it? You look for those visual cues. Keywords, dates, names, anything in bold text. And why does it work so well? Because it saves time, sharpens your focus, and just makes your study sessions way more efficient. Now, of course, scanning isn't going to replace that deep analytical reading you need to do to understand complex arguments. But when your goal is to find specific information and find it fast, it's an absolutely essential skill. So ultimately, scanning isn't about reading less. It's about reading with a clear purpose. If you can master this, you'll have a powerful tool for smarter, faster academic work.